I really love what you're doing with this concept. I loved it before, but like I think that the interview nature of it is really cool. And also you're a very good interviewer.
Can we take a minute and hype up just this concept? It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You're wonderful as an interviewer.
The questions that you come up with, just the attention to those details, it's so much fun to do.
You tapped into it, and then now I think this formula is great.
I haven't really sat and remembered why I love this game so much.
We've been very happy to meet so many cool, creative, funny people on Twitch.
And this is the natural evolution.
What Sarah's doing is really cool. Yeah, I could talk to Sarah till the cows come home.
Not a lot of people on Twitch are just bringing on other creators just to interview them.
Thank you for having us.
Really, it's been a very healthy thing that you've kicked off in our lives.
When I saw the trailer for just what you're doing with the core memories concept, I mean, I hope you do this again.
This is a great idea. We can't wait to see the rest of core memories.
Having Cartoonia embrace me the way it did was huge.
What do you say, chat? More core memories?
Hello.
Okay, Minty.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
Excellent. Let me take a minute to set you up. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so
All right.
good. Look at that. Hold on. Let's get you there. Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Welcome in, Minty Dust. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so fantastic. Thank you. Well, guys, as you know, we played Crash Bandicoot as part of our Core Memories series with Minty here. I've just got to say, Minty, why Crash Bandicoot?
That's the first game I remember playing, growing up. I remember playing that on, the PlayStation. I don't remember where. I just remember playing it all the time. And it just, has a nostalgic feeling to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Was the PlayStation your first console?
No. The first original Xbox was my first. And then I played off of, PlayStations that, people had, my cousin and my stepbrother.
Oh, really? So, it wasn't even your home console. It was just, something you played at somebody's house?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so curious. What is it about this game that stuck with you so cemented with you so hardcore?
I don't know. A lot of the runner games like this, you would just run and collect things, I was very into. I was very on the fence of picking this one or Sonic. I was very into both. I had a little PSP and would play both. And I don't know, it was just really fun to me, and I just remember being a kid raging too at it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this would be a good one. And then I saw your clips and I was like, yep, seems about right.
Yes, and that's exactly the way I felt. Was it this hard for you growing up?
No, not that I remember, but I mean, being as a kid, you're just playing it to have fun. And I definitely want to try playing it again as an adult to just see why did I play this?
I love that because maybe it feels like maybe we've kind of lost that little bit of patience and realization that this is a game you should be having fun even if you're failing miserably I was at it.
Exactly. And as a kid, you don't really rage that much. I mean, you still do sometimes being oh, I died, gosh. But now it's what the fuck?
You get so angry.
Exactly.
I wonder if that has anything to do with our time feeling a lot more precious now.
Maybe.
So you mentioned that you haven't. I mean, have you played this game as an adult, or is it fully in the realm of nostalgia for you?
Right now, it's only in the realm of nostalgia.
Ah.
I've seen I've seen some people play it and like some streamers, like if I see them playing it, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I used to play that game all the time, and I'll watch for a bit or whatever. But yeah, I definitely do want to like try to replay the games and like replay all the childhood games or whatever, and like I just haven't got to it yet.
Yeah. I definitely had a hard time with it, but I will say that like this is one of the first games that I've had where just like random people were popping in and being like, "Oh, I love Crash Bandicoot. I want to watch this."
Yeah. It's really weird, especially like on Twitch, like you don't realize like even the small games that no one ever streams, like people still want to see that and
Yeah.
like want to watch people play it all the time.
I feel like Crash Bandicoot has this like, well, it feels like it kind of has this like attitude about it a little bit, where it's just kind of like a little bit off color, as far as like, you know, your Marios and your Pikachus and stuff. Did you said that you played this at your cousin's house, right?
Yeah, it was either my cousin's or my stepbrother's PlayStation. But I just know I played it a lot,
Yeah.
like off and on.
Do you feel like it was kind of one of those like kind of like weird kid games, like not something that like you had your like Mario kids and your Pokemon kids, and then you had your Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, because I never knew anyone that also played the game when I was
Yeah.
younger. So it was very like, oh yeah, I played this game, and everyone's like, what's that? Because
Yeah.
a lot of like friends and stuff didn't really have the PlayStations to play it or whatever. And so like it definitely was like kind of like an outcast game, and then it got super popular, and then like everyone knew what it was and all that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people know what it is without. I feel like a lot of people know what it is without it being like really mainstream. It's kind of got in
Yeah.
its own little category.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you play any other games kind of like Crash Bandicoot nowadays?
Honestly, no. I kind of like, as sad as it is, like I grew out of those types of games. I went from like Crash Bandicoot to like Sonic, and then I played a lot of Mario on the DS.
Okay.
I went straight to Mario for like a couple years, and now I play like all the popular games like COD and GTA and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're. I've popped in obviously to several of your streams, and I've seen you like playing COD and like what was the other one? It was really popular. Oh, Schedule One. I watched you play Schedule One for a little while.
Yes, that is a crazy game. Especially like it being allowed to be out to the public is kind of crazy.
No, it's just
Some of the names are like real names of like drugs and stuff, and you're like, kids should not be playing this. Why is it online? Like,
kids shouldn't
like,
be
what?
learning how to cook meth. They just shouldn't.
Yeah, seriously. Like, what? It's so crazy. Yeah, I've been a gamer since I was little. Like, ever since I started playing like Crash Bandicoot and like Sonic and all that. Like, I've loved video games, and just like I can't stop, and I love playing all different types, and I definitely have my favorites, and I'm off and on with different like genres, and I love it. It's like an escape.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone feels that way too about some video games. Like it's their escape from everything.
Yeah, I totally connect with that. Your through line, was there ever a time in which you maybe like grew out of video games, or have you been like doing that ever since you were young?
There has been a couple times where like I kind of got burnt out on games, and I like stopped playing for a long time.
Yeah.
But definitely when I started streaming is like when I haven't really had many like burnouts.
Yeah.
Cause like stream kind of keeps me motivated to just like keep going and playing games and stuff because it makes the people happy.
Yeah, and you're still engaged. Like,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have people to engage with, even if it's not a multiplayer game.
Yeah, exactly.
When did you start streaming?
Oh man. Definitely when I was too young. I started streaming off of my Xbox One
Oh wow.
when it first came out. I started out with YouTube and
Okay.
vlogging. And then always played video games on the side, and I was like, I kind of want to try streaming, but I never had like the hookups for it. I didn't have like a computer to hook up to the Xbox to screen record or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I got this or Twitch came out with an update where you could stream off your Xbox. And so whenever that update came out is when I started streaming, and I started out on Mixer.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
remember
I did
Mixer.
Twitch every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yes, I made it to like 1,000 followers on Mixer and had like 30 people. And I was probably like, I think I was like maybe like 12 to 15 of this
Wow.
time
Okay.
when I started streaming. But I started like vlogging and stuff when I was like 9 maybe.
Oh wow.
And like me and my cousin would do like challenge videos that were popular on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely streaming. I was like in my teens, like early teens, like 13 to 15.
That's incredibly interesting. Because I come from like a generation where like, when you started blogging, I still had dial up, right? Like when I was 9, 10, like I still had dial up internet, and it was still coming to the house, right? So that's super interesting. It sounds like you've been kind of online for a majority of your life now.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, I definitely have.
do you feel super comfortable like just being online and present?
Yeah, I definitely do. Because when I was younger, I've been comfortable in front of a camera my whole life. Because when I was younger, my dad got a little camcorder and literally filmed my whole life.
Oh,
Like
wow.
there are tapes of like me just growing up, tantrums, good moments,
Yeah.
me doing little concerts or whatever. And so like, I think that growing up with that and a camera always in my face and wanting to entertain the camera, kind of just grew on me, and then I just kept doing it. And then when I found out I could stream and talk to live people, that
Yeah.
connection just like is just so rewarding, like being able to have that connection with people through a chat and like make their day
Yeah.
is just like so special to be able to like even be able to do that.
Yeah, and I gotta say, you're really good with your chat, and they absolutely adore you. So you're doing something right.
Thank you. Thank you. I try my best.
Well, I mean, it's fantastic. It sounds like you've kind of been kind of like working at this your whole life.
Yes.
Some of us that have just picked it up because we were bored in 2020, me, could learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah. I didn't really start taking it super serious until 2019.
Yeah.
I got my first PC, and I was like, okay, if I want to do this, I got to start this.
Yeah.
And so I started grinding, playing the games that I love, making content for YouTube, because you got to learn the algorithms and post consistently and be live consistently.
Yeah.
And so after I got my PC is when I fully started to commit. I was really consistent until I moved with my parents to their new house, and we were out of Wi-Fi for a year. And so basically when I started streaming again this past year or 2 years or whatever, because we finally got Starlink.
Okay.
That kind of works.
Yeah.
It works the best that it can. But I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh.
No Wi-Fi. Yeah, Mayhem March and says this, and I agree. No Wi-Fi for a year is crazy work, especially if you grew up on it like you have.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy. Like we had good enough Wi-Fi to where I could still like play games with people online, but it couldn't be like hardcore games because I would
Okay,
lag a
yeah.
whole bunch. Like it was just
Okay.
really bad Wi-Fi, and I couldn't stream. I was able to post videos, and I tried to the best that I can, but it was also hard to just make content with no Wi-Fi because the games were laggy, the videos quality weren't good, so it was like, there's no point. So I basically, once we got the new Wi-Fi, I had to regrow, and
I
that's
see.
basically what I'm doing this past couple years is like trying to regrow, learn the algorithms, and try to find the niche, you know, because you got to find your niche as a creator. And so like that's basically what I'm doing, trying to regrow and see where it takes me.
How are you finding that process? Is it fun? Is it exciting? Is it difficult?
Yeah, it's definitely really fun. It's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be, because the little community that I have is like very open to whatever I do. So it's like I feel very comfortable with like if I were to like be like, hey guys, we're only chatting today, or like we're only gonna play this game for a week, they would be fine with it and they would chill and chat. And it's like I thought I would have to only find one thing and like have to stick to that. And it's the beauty of streaming is like people don't care. They're like, if you're streaming, they're happy. That's what I found out.
Yeah. I feel like once you get that kind of like dedicated community, those people are there for you no matter what you're doing, and that can be really freeing because then you can try some stuff out that you might not have tried before.
Yep.
Would you be open to streaming some Crash Bandicoot someday?
Yes, honestly, yeah. After watching some of your clips, I was like, man, this would be a pretty good stream to do. Because now I will rage. I will probably rage at this game.
I need to watch you because the whole time we were playing Crash Bandicoot, my community was telling us how like you did this to us.
Yeah, my bad, chat. My bad. Definitely did.
Back. But it's all in good fun. Honestly, like I had heard the rumors about it being difficult. I just didn't think it would be that much, you know?
Yeah. And like, I remember as a kid, I don't remember it being so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I remember some parts being difficult, but like not rage worthy. But then like after watching you, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to rage at this for sure.
I think we also maybe had, I don't know if we had more patience, but like, I don't know, just like if we didn't get through a level or beat a game, we would just go and do something else, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, go play outside or whatever else we did.
I feel like now that we're older, we understand the concepts of games and like how to, like, you know how some games have achievements? Like as kids, you don't really care about that.
Right.
But like now you're like, okay, there's end goal and there's some stuff that we need to get like a certain amount of like, what is it, mangoes in the game or whatever?
I'm an idiot. I kept calling them bananas. They are clearly not bananas. Like not even close.
They look like apples, but they have the color of mangoes. So I don't know what it is.
I don't either. Probably some Australian thing. I think one person in my chat told me what they were, and I was like, well, I keep calling them bananas, so they're bananas to me.
Hey man, they're bananas now.
We also didn't know what a bandicoot was. That was a fun journey to look up, like, what is a bandicoot.
Yeah, I don't even think I know.
Yeah, apparently it's like a little Australian desert mouse.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, you know, I think that having this game, dude, the one clip was killing me. Oh yeah, yeah. I think having this game be remastered and come with the insane trilogy kind of gets it. It's more accessible now. I was able to get the Crash Bandicoot PS1 disc, but I don't have a PS1 and able to play it. So I'm really glad that you suggested this because I had actually bought it previously and probably was never gonna actually play it.
Oh, so it just like worked out.
Yeah, it really did. I had already had the game. And I don't know if you find yourself doing that, just like buying Steam games and being like, well, I never actually played any of these.
Yeah, I bought a couple where I played them once, and I'm like, yep, never again.
Yeah, yeah, it's super tough. Well, you know, I see that. So I know that you're going to TwitchCon this year.
Yes, I am.
Is this your first
Super
TwitchCon?
excited. No, last year was my first TwitchCon.
Okay, how was it?
It was so fun. So I went with a group of friends, and we specifically went to meet Bad Blando.
Oh, yes.
We became friends with him, and we specifically went to meet him. And we got to meet him. We got to meet his brother. We got to meet Sybil. Very sweet people. Very
yeah.
kind. Vince, I was so afraid to talk to him for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I was like, he's such a good dude to talk to. Like, he's so down to earth and sweet. I'm like, why was I afraid? But I get nervous. I get very nervous to meet people.
Yeah.
But it was so fun meeting, networking, and even just like walking by these bigger streamers and just like realizing like, yeah, they're just normal people too, just walking around. Like,
Yeah.
it was super cool.
I gotta admit, I had I had a moment as well, kind of similar to that, where I asked Vince to come on this stream, and I was like, I don't know, man, like he's kind of big time, and I've got like 200 followers. I don't know if he's gonna be into it, and he was like, hell yeah, and we had a really good time. So yeah, it just goes to show you that's how people are just people.
Yeah. For sure.
Was that your first time kind of like interacting with your kind of online presence in real life?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was my first time. I met some cool streamers, became friends just by bar hopping.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was such a cool experience to like go out and be like, yeah, I stream too. Like, and people were like, oh, I'm gonna follow you. That's so cool. Like, you stream, what do you do? And it was just so cool to like connect with people that do the same thing you do.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know, it was so surreal. I was like, whoa. And like even meeting like one of my favorite YouTubers there, like he was very sweet, down to earth, and like wanted to know what I did and stuff and was interested. And I was like, what in the heck is happening right now?
I feel like that's a really hard question to answer in any other place than like a TwitchCon setting, where they're like, what do you do? And you're like, I stream on Twitch. Do you know what that is? Like,
Yeah, literally.
especially, and I'm living in kind of a small town now, so like people have no clue. Or like I tried to explain streaming to my mother, and that was like a whole thing.
Yeah, it's so I have another job where I travel.
Yeah.
I travel with my dad. He's an AV tech.
Okay.
And so I like run equipment to people while they like build conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
And like breakout rooms where they have like meetings and shit.
Yeah.
And so like explaining to them, they were like, yo, that's so cool. And they were just hyping me up the whole time. And then I went to the bathroom on this last trip, came back, and everyone had my Twitch up. And I was like, what's happening? When did this convo come up? And they're like, oh, we're just watching some of your clips. And I was like, oh no, don't click on some of those. I was like, don't do that.
Wow.
But they love it. They love it. Like one of my coworkers, she recently texted me. She goes, I just watched some of your singing videos. You're so good. Like, this is crazy. And it was so sweet.
So have you like tried to keep your personal life and your like online life separate, or you've just kind of embraced that?
I tried to, but so there is like a privacy that I have with streaming in my personal life. Like there's a lot of stuff that like online doesn't know. But I try to be as open as I can with chat, just to be real.
Yeah.
And so people like can relate and like not feel alone if they're like going through the same situation, or if they had a cool moment like I did, you know, like I try to keep it as real as I can, but also keep my privacy.
Yeah.
And like in the outside world, like I don't tell people that I stream. Like I'm very just like, this is me right now. Like this is my other life that I have offline. But my mom, if she's around me, she's like, oh, she streams. She's a streamer. And I'm like, oh, okay, mom. Okay.
Wow. So it sounds like your parents are very open to the streaming, and they're very
yes.
God, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so sorry. They seem
Supportive.
supportive. Yeah. Yeah, they seem very supportive.
Yeah, they're very supportive. They've always been supportive. They've known I want to be like some type of entertainer my whole
Yeah.
life. When I was in my freshman year, I was going down to LA auditioning for
Okay.
like shows and movies and stuff and getting agents. Like I was in big rooms with like 50 agents performing monologues to agents, just trying to get somewhere. But then I realized like how messed up that world is, and I don't want to be controlled.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, streaming and YouTube, I could be my own person and be who I want to be and like do what I want to do and not be controlled.
Yeah.
So I was like, at a certain point after doing so many auditions, I was like, I think I just want to commit to doing my own thing, build my own character online, and do my own thing and see where it goes from there.
That's really fantastic. That's really surprising. Not surprising, but that's really intuitive of you to have that kind of like wherewithal at probably, it sounds like a relatively young age to go like, hey, like this lifestyle is kind of messed up.
Yeah. Well, going into like acting and stuff like that, you kind of have to make your like learn to be mature and like grow up quicker.
Yeah.
And learn like all these big boy words and like understand adults and like how they talk. It's definitely, you definitely have to grow up. And so like going through that, I think definitely helped in like me having that mindset of like, yeah, I kind of want to do my own thing and like not be controlled by managers and like agents and stuff.
Yeah. It seems like you had to learn to kind of like protect your peace a lot quicker than I ever did, right? Like I hadn't even considered it until I was much older. So that's a fantastic life lesson. Yeah, Marge says I'm still figuring that out. A lot of us are. So that's fantastic. Have you ever considered going back into it, or are you fully like, no, I'm a streamer now?
I've thought about it, but it's also very hard to find the right agent for you. Simply because like mine didn't really put much effort in, and she was supposed to be a manager slash agent.
Yeah.
And so it's very like difficult to know if I want to do that. Like I know one time like I would love to try to be in a TV show at one point. But I grew up in theater, so I would really like to do like a Broadway thing at one point.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to college for like theater and all that, but I didn't want to go to college, and I was like, I got online content. I was like, this is new. I could definitely see where I could go with this.
Yeah.
And work on the side. And so, yeah, if I were to do acting, I don't know if it would be on screen. I would rather it be in person because theater is so much more fulfilling than it is being on a camera. Because you feed off of that energy when you're on stage with people.
Yeah.
And that audience when they're cheering you on or you made them laugh of a funny scene. Like one time in high school, I played a horny grandma, and I tried to make the audience laugh, and you feed off of that.
Yeah.
And it just like makes your character grow more. And in middle school, like we did Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz, and that was fun too. And just like trying to make like a serious moment, make it funny, get that audience to laugh, and then it fills your energy up more.
Yeah. And I imagine that that's a relatively easy transition back and forth between like streaming and like theater because you're so used to just being live and no takebacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I love streaming so much because like when chat starts laughing, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna feed off of that now.
Yeah, and you're really good at that as well, kind of feeding off of chat and expanding on that. It's I know I would love to say it's a natural talent, but it sounds like you've really kind of curated that throughout your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there any? I'm so curious about your acting career now. Is there any like typecast you feel like you would love to play? Any like characters you would like to play? And have you ever thought about like doing that sort of thing? Bringing that to stream or to YouTube?
So I never really thought about like a typecast that I would be in. Like I would be down for anything. I've always wanted to do horror. I either wanted to be something creepy or be the one being scared, you know? Like I thought I would be really good in a horror movie.
Yeah.
And I've thought about implementing some acting into Twitch. Like I wanted to get like a group of people together and do like improv on stream. Like I want to get like a group of streamers or something and we go rent out like an Airbnb or something like halfway and we just meet up there.
Yeah.
And we set up stream and we do like this whole improv stream. I think that'd be so fun. There's so much talent here on Twitch and like friends that I think, like streamer friends that I think would do so well. And it's also good networking too. I love bringing communities together and sharing that and growing off of each other, helping each other grow. I love that so much. I love doing it.
That's a really good idea and wildly ambitious. I love that.
Yeah. I definitely want to do some things. Like I think improv would be fun. I think if we got like a little play together and maybe did it live on stream, that would be fun. Because even if you mess up, it's funny. Chat's gonna love that. Mess up a little bit, but stick with the script, you know? Like make it funny. Make it like a drama class that I did drama class in high school and like that was the best part is when people messed up. It's what made it funny and live and so good. So bringing that to like Twitch and like doing that would be so fun. Yeah,
absolutely. That's so fun. Are you familiar with Neon Sock Media at all?
I've heard on Neon Sock. I haven't watched though.
They are a husband and wife duo, and I think like biannually or maybe quarterly, I'm not sure, they'll do live reads of like different episodes. Like they did Grown Ups 2, I think, and then most recently they did The Simpsons, where they had the community come together and do like a live read of The Simpsons.
Oh, I love that. Wait, that is so fun.
It was really
I would
cool.
love that.
Yeah. I'll have to put you on next time. Next time they do one. That'd
for
be super
sure. That sounds amazing.
So I know that you do you do anything other than games or just chatting on your stream, as far as that sort of creativity goes, or are you working your way up to that?
I do just chatting. I do games, and I got over my fear recently last year and started doing music and singing.
Nice. Yeah.
I've always sang for like my whole life, and I've just been afraid to be on stage or something or in front of people. I've been terrified to do it, which is weird because I'm in theater. You would think I wouldn't be scared, but it's like when I'm on stage as a character, I'm like that character. I'm not myself. Yeah. And so like getting over that fear has been great. And so I recently came out with a cover on like Spotify or whatever.
Okay.
And I want to implement chat more into it. So I'm about to meet up with a band like in the next month or two. And we're going to get together and I want to bring chat along. And I told chat, I was like, you're going to be there for the background stuff. You're going to watch us practice. You're going to help us write because they're the ones that helped me get over my fear. So I want them to be there for it. And like if one day, if I were to perform, I'm going to live stream my performances like that. That is a goal. I'm just going to do that. That is because they were the ones that helped me get over my fear. They got to be there for that.
Yeah, it sounds like you really do have like a very healthy relationship with your chat, and kind of like, I don't know, it feels like sometimes you can fall into this trap of like, you know, oh well, they're, you know, just the chat, but it seems like you really do like kind of feed off of them and see each and every one of those chatters as a friend.
Oh yeah, I love building a connection with chat and like being able to like, I don't know, a lot of my chat like is open with me with stuff. So like
Yeah.
if they tell me something's happening and then they come back, I want to check up on them. I need to know if you're okay or all that. And like I like to have that connection so people could feel safe and know that it's like an open area to come chat. But there's also boundaries that you have to have too with
Yeah.
like chatters and like friendship, you know?
Yeah.
And some people could like mix that up, but I feel like I've got it pretty healthy to where like, yeah, we're friends, but like through the streaming world and like
Right, yeah.
all that stuff.
Have you found that you've had to kind of implement those boundaries before? Set those kind of like rules?
Yeah, I've encountered a couple like what is it called? Parasocial things happen.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Because, you know, being a girl on the internet, some men are kind of weird.
Yes.
And, like, it happens to men, too. Girls get very stalkerish and weird.
I apologize on behalf of the men.
You do not need to apologize because of them. That is a different breed, okay?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I definitely, I've had to, like, block recently, it was an old mod of mine
Okay.
I had to do because they got very parasocial and that was very weird to go
Yeah.
through for sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sounds difficult.
Yeah, it was definitely really weird, but like it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be to go through that. Cuz
Yeah.
like once I know that like you're being weird like that, it's like, okay, you need to go.
Right. Yeah.
So, but like some people, they'll want to like feel sorry and like give them benefit of the doubt, but it's like you give them benefit of the doubt, they're just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
You keep them around, they're just gonna keep doing it. It's gonna get worse. I was like, you got to get rid of it. You got to set that fire out before it gets even bigger.
Yeah. Wow. It sounds like you have really strong personal boundaries, and that's something that people work really hard to build throughout their entire life. It sounds like you just
Yes.
have that.
I definitely think I've been told I'm very mature for my age and can think like some people can't, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. That's just how I think.
Yeah. I mean, you know, not to take away from any like personal work that you've done, but it does sound like you're fully ahead of the curve there.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you were, you know, going over to your friend's house or a cousin or stepbrother's house to play Crash Bandicoot, and you mentioned that, and I may be wrong, that you would do kind of like challenge. You would like challenge each other on it. Is that correct? Like to see how far you could get?
Yes. So, yeah, we would challenge each other on games, like even not Crash Bandicoot. We would challenge each other. If I remember those, I can't really remember. I just remember we would like fight a lot because we're like, wait, let me try again. Wait, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we would also do like challenge like videos of like our faces, like we would do the drink challenge or like the sour candy challenge or something like that for like content.
Okay.
But yes, we would challenge each other on these types of games. Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like that kind of helped you lean into the social media aspect of streaming and of YouTube? Just kind of having an audience already?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I would say so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love to hear it. Yeah, so I'd love to ask. I know that we mentioned that you're going to TwitchCon later next month. Is there any like big projects that you're working on upcoming that you'd like to maybe share with the community?
Upcoming things. Just more music.
Yeah.
Going into more music, going full force into it. I want to come out with some originals. I want to come out with an EP by the end of next year.
Wow.
I want to like try I want to just full force music because people have been so supportive on it, and I feel
Yeah.
like that's like my niche and what I need to do.
Yeah.
And so I want to like definitely just look out for music.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of that.
That's awesome. That sounds like definitely one of your passions.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure. I love music.
Are you doing your own like production and everything, or do you have somebody else that's helping you with that?
For this next stuff, I'm meeting up with a band and I'll be doing some stuff with them. Maybe some more covers, maybe doing some originals with them.
Yeah.
But the stuff that I did previously was all me on BandLab, using background music, and doing my own vocals. I love doing it. It's so fun. And the cover that I put on Spotify, I actually got the background music. I bought it, and put it on the song. I did my vocals, and then I sent it off to a streamer friend, Siege, and he actually tweaked the vocals for me and made it better because he used to produce like music and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And so he tweaked it, made it better, and we put it out there, and it got to 1,000 listens, and we're like, whoa, that's crazy.
That's pretty good. Was it
Yeah.
difficult, kind of like learning all of that stuff, or did you pick it up pretty easily?
If I'm being honest, like doing my own vocals came pretty easy to me
Yeah.
because I kind of knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
Learning the software, yeah, it was kind of hard to learn, but knowing what I wanted, it was pretty easy. I just looked up on YouTube, like, okay, I want specifically this, and then it
Yeah.
would show me, and I'm like, okay, and then I just remembered what to do.
And that is a really it's a really nice thing about the age of the internet, is that if you don't know something, you can just look it up
Yeah,
and learn
What?
how to do it. Oh,
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's my boyfriend.
wow, very sweet. Hi. Speaking of, I know that speaking of home lives, I know that chat was asking you earlier if you have any pets you'd like to
Yes.
shout out or share.
I got 2 fur babies. One is Tucker, and one is Kylo. They're trapped out of the room right now,
Yeah.
but I could post some photos in your Discord
Yeah,
for them
please,
to see.
please do. Are they
Yes.
cats or dogs?
They're dogs. 2
oh,
dogs.
wow. Okay, yeah. How long have you had them?
I've had Tucker for, I think December will be his 2nd birthday, and then how old is Kylo? He just turned 3, but he's only been here for a couple months with me.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Big dogs?
One big one small one. Tucker is like a little Chiweenie.
Oh my goodness.
They bully each other. They're
Oh,
so
I'm
cute.
sure.
They're
Yeah.
the cutest. The Kylo, he's the big one, and he treats Tucker like his baby.
Oh, that's that's kind of sweet, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't know how far did you get into Crash Bandicoot? Do you remember? Did you ever beat the game, or was it like just something that you kind of went through?
I'm pretty sure at one point I did
Yeah.
beat the game. I watching you play this, I remembered these levels like the back of my hand. Like they're just so familiar to me.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember ever finishing it, but I do remember there was a point that I was like, okay, I'm done with the game.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing else to do.
Yeah, that was almost me when I got to the second bridge level and was like, I don't know if I can do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do another bridge level after spending so much time on it.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, it is fun, and there was a lot of like, I don't know, like 2000 isms about it, like even with the like
Yes.
the green goo. I feel like a lot of games, and I mentioned this on stream, a lot of games back then had like the green
Yes.
goo levels.
There was Yes, because there was this game I played. I remember specifically. I don't remember the name of it, but I just remember there was this big giant cat, and it was an original Xbox game.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it, but I played a lot of that game too.
Oh, I'm so
And the
curious.
green goo is what reminds me of it.
I'm gonna have to look. Now I need to figure out what that is. A big giant cat on an original Xbox.
I know. If I find it, I will send it to you.
Yeah, please do.
Because that game was also fun.
It kind of makes me think of. Did you ever play the Oddworld series?
No, I didn't.
That was an original Xbox game, and that one was kind of freaky. It was something about like you played against you were these characters that like escaped from this factory that made basically like a prime energy drink before that was a thing.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, it was strange. Xbox was doing some wild shit back in the day.
There was some fun games for sure.
Yeah. Do you have any other like core memory games specifically for Xbox?
No, because there was a time that like I didn't really have those things anymore until Xbox 360 came out. And then when that came out, I played a lot of like Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh yeah.
That was like the next game that I played that I remember.
Yeah.
That
Left 4
was
Dead.
super fun. I was very into zombie games.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we as a society had a really love affair with zombies there for a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's like 4 Walking Dead shows now and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't seen them. I've only
neither.
watched The Walking Dead.
Yeah. And even then I don't know, how far into The Walking Dead did you get? I'm curious.
All the way through.
Oh, no way, really?
I stopped after. Okay, well, I mean, it's been out for a while, so it's not really like spoilers.
Yeah.
But like after Glenn died,
Oh, yeah.
I quit watching for so long because I was pissed. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. I turned off the show. I didn't even finish the episode. I was so mad at the
Oh,
show.
my goodness, yeah.
And then like a couple years later, I was like, okay, I should probably finish the show.
Yeah.
And so I finished it.
That's funny. I feel like that's kind of around the time that I quit watching too. It was when they introduced the
Yeah.
Negan character.
Yeah, I did not like him. I hated him. But then they came out with they showed his background, which is
Yeah.
so sad and
Yeah.
so fucked up.
I feel like the actor did a really good job of making everybody hate him.
Very good job. And
Yeah.
he's so sweet too. Like
Ugh.
out of that character, he's such a sweet person.
Yeah, I really like him. He plays like really cool, unhinged guy so well.
Yeah, he does. And then in real life, he's just a sweet guy that's like, "Hey guys," and it's like, "What?"
Yeah, I know.
Like, you were the dude with the bat beating people? Like, what do you mean?
I watched you kill characters I had been watching for like 7 years. You can't just hey guys me.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, we really did as a society, I feel like, have a love affair with zombie games, like everything. Somebody mentioned like COD zombies was big. Did you ever get into that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, oh my gosh, English is hard. The Black Ops 2 zombies
Yes.
was one of the first CODs I played, and also the first zombies, and I only played that. That was the
Okay,
only
yeah.
thing I played on Black Ops 2 was
Yeah.
zombies.
Not even the online mode.
Yeah, no, maybe every once in a while, but like that was rare.
Yeah.
I was so into zombie games at the time.
Yeah.
Like I played the first Walking Dead game. That was really good.
The
I've never finished the series though.
Is it the Telltale games with Clementine? I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah, those are really
Yes,
good, honestly.
such good games.
Yeah.
I love those games.
Yeah, I feel like
That was like the first like story-based game that I played.
Yeah.
Was one of those because I was never into those, and then I was like, oh, I like Walking Dead. I should give it a try, and then I was addicted. I couldn't stop.
Yeah, it was really good. A lot of not a lot of action, but like when it finally hits, it was impactful, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. I loved that it was like you were playing the show. Like
Yeah.
you were watching it half the time, but you were also interacting. And I love games like that now after playing that. Yeah, I think it's so fun, and it just keeps you going. It's like, okay, I need to know the next part.
Yeah, and your choices matter. And I feel like that was one of the first games that they released episodically, you know? Mm-hmm. Where, like, you would get, like, a part 1, part 2, part 3 versus, like, you know, we used to get, like, just full games, and that's the game, the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever play, were you ever into the Halo games?
No, I've never played a Halo game. But he
Interesting.
has.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
My boyfriend has. I haven't.
Because they had a Halo, they had a zombies mode as well. So I was curious if.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that. Never played.
It wasn't
I've watched
like
people
Black
play
Ops. Yeah, it wasn't like Black Ops where it was like, you know, a like horde of NPC zombies. It was players being the zombies.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, I like that. I wish I knew about that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. Like
sick.
if you hit somebody, like then they became a zombie, and just you would have to be the last person standing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you're going to be doing music. We talked about going to TwitchCon. Are there any games that you're playing now on stream that you're just absolutely obsessed with?
If I'm being honest, no. We've been playing a lot of. So I just got back from a work trip, and before then, I've been kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
And so I've been an L streamer and not been streaming that much. But I've been really into calm games recently, like I don't know, like a supermarket simulator or like Enzoid, Disney Dreamlight.
Yeah.
I was very into that. I was very into Disney Dreamlight before I left for my trip. I've been obsessed with that game. It's been so fun.
Yeah.
But now that I came back, I've been really into like playing COD again, and my friends got me into the finals. It's been really
nice.
fun.
Yeah. I feel very much like I fell into like a cozy gamer lifestyle where I'm just like, give me a Stardew Valley, give me like, that sort of thing.
Exactly. Did you see the new Pokemon game that's coming out on the Switch 2?
I have, yeah.
It's like a Animal Crossing like type.
Yeah,
Pokemon
I know.
game.
It almost makes me want to get a Switch too. It's crazy.
I know, same. I'm like, do I really spend that much just to play one game?
I know, yeah, because I have no interest in Legends ZA or whatever it is. But like, I don't know,
no.
Animal Crossing, Pokemon, like.
I have no interest to buy a new Switch.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially for that price, I'm like, eh. But I think I'm gonna watch some people play it and see if it's good.
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty cool.
That would be the thing to do. I really fell into Fields of Mysteria really hard at the beginning of the year.
One of my friends, Rose, bought me that game, and I played it for stream one day.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Very good.
I even
Super
bought a Steam Deck so I could play it like even more.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like your Steam Deck? I've looked into those.
I really do. I kind of I saw the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 and I saw the price of the Steam Deck and I was like, so I can get the Steam Deck and I already have all these games for it versus the Switch 2 I can have, I guess, Super Mario Kart. Or it's Mario
Which is
Kart
like
World. Yeah.
$80
I
per
know.
game.
Yeah, and I was like,
Like,
I'm going with the
what?
Steam Deck. Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
I'll say, I've played a lot of games that I wouldn't normally play just because I can kind of take them with me.
Yeah.
It's pretty handy. Well, I know we're almost at time. So I know that we talked a little bit about you kind of having upcoming music and essentially like this idea of just being free as a streamer to try new things. and kind of have that community backing. I absolutely love that. We've actually, on my stream, I made a joke that we were gonna write like a goofy romance novel, and then we just started doing it on stream.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's been really fun. I've been like writing the chapter and then reading it on stream, and then we'll brainstorm for the next chapter on stream, and it's been super fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, where can we thank you, Bomboy. Where can we find your music?
Oh, here. I got a Spotify link.
Yeah.
Where I'll start posting like originals, and then I also got a YouTube channel where I post covers.
Okay.
And you could probably find really old vlogs there, but don't mind those. Am I allowed to post links in here?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Perfect. And then I'll
It
send
may
YouTube.
it may need a mod to let that go through. But if not, let's see. Yeah, I don't know why, because
I have. You go. Sorry.
it let other people post links to weird ass flamingo costumes earlier, so it should let you post a link to your music.
Here, I could send it to you too.
Okay, perfect. Minty on YouTube. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, so I have two different YouTubes. I have one for like my gaming and streaming content, and then I
Yeah.
have one for my music.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Especially for somebody that's, again, been online for as long as you have.
Yeah, I've definitely been off and on, but definitely on the grind to have it grow. For sure.
Do you see yourself going for a Twitch partner?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to try to get that. My plan was to get it before this TwitchCon,
Mhm.
but I got in such a big burnout that I
Yeah.
kind of just like had no motivation. And then I recently started getting motivated again to like get back into it.
Yeah. It seems tough. It seems like you really need to be like on all the time.
All the time. Yeah, all the time. Like if I'm not streaming, got to be editing, put out a video every week. It's insane.
Yeah. And that
It takes a lot of time.
takes a lot of time. Yeah.
But I know in the end it's like worth it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I threw together that highlight reel of of me playing Crash Bandicoot, and that took longer than
Very
anything
good, by the way.
I've done. Thank you. Yeah, I threw it
Very
up on
good.
TikTok, and I'm just like, got like 100 views or something. But yeah, the editing does take a while, and clip hunting and all of that. So if you have a community that helps you clip and helps you mod, it's super helpful.
Yeah. I used to, when I was smaller and I would get like funny moments or whatever, I used to have my notes up on my phone and write the timestamp of my stream.
Oh,
And then I would just
okay.
go back and clip it myself, and then I would just download those clips. I'm like, okay, that was funny. Let's write that down.
That's pretty smart. Now, of course, we have
Yeah.
things like exclamation point clip and things like that.
Exactly. It's so useful now.
I know. Yeah, we really have it easy compared to the way you had it.
Yeah.
Well, you had to crawl so we could run. So I appreciate you for figuring it all out before us old heads got into it.
I got you.
Awesome. Well, I so appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for introducing me to Crash
Yes,
Bandicoot.
Thank you. Of course.
It was a really fun time, and I'll probably never play again because I don't know if my heart can handle it, honestly.
I'll let you know if I ever do it. If
Please do.
If I ever play the game on stream, I will let you know.
Please do. Guys, if you're not already,
Yeah.
please go follow OK Minty Dust. Minty, thank you so much for being my guest today, being my guest this week. And yeah, we'll be on the lookout for new music too. I'm very excited for that.
Yes, yes. Thank you for having me. It's been super fun. I was very nervous. I was like, man, I hope he doesn't ask too much about the game because I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it's just nostalgic.
No, but
But-
I'm glad you were on here to we talked about a lot of really cool things, and yeah,
Yes,
don't be
you're
nervous.
my
I'm an
first
idiot.
interview ever.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's been great. You're a great interviewer. You had great questions. You know how to keep it going. It's been
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. I
Of
appreciate
course.
that.
Of course.
Well, fantastic. Is there any parting words you want to give to chat or YouTube before we let you go?
I love you guys. Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Minty. Have a wonderful night.
Of course. Yes, you too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
And that was my interview with OK Minty Dust. We talked about Crash Bandicoot and how it is one of her favorite childhood memory games. We also talked about what it's like to be on and performing online and offline for the majority of her life, which is something that I don't have a lot of experience with. Please come back next week when we sit down with Songbird TV to talk about one of her favorite games, The Last of Us. Until then, get out there and make some core memories.